If you was here for a blog, and I'm sorry you hear a lot of vibration in the background. That's my neighbors putting music really loud. You think they're all gangster and stuff like that. It's just really sad. Anyways, it's not about them. It's about the movie that I that's all. It's on the new movie Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. But first of all, I don't remember the movie because it's been like many years ago, and I didn't see it completely. And the thing is that when I was watching the movie, I don't understand what they're talking about. It's like they're talking to each other, but they don't allow the audience to get along with what they're talking about. When they actually like start talking to each other, I don't understand what they're talking about because I don't know. It's like it's between the actors. It's not about they're not like putting the viewers into it as well. So most of the time I don't understand what they're talking about when they're talking to each other. Sometimes. Um, let's see what the Chamber of Secrets is. Well, I don't understand what the Chamber Secret is. Apparently, they're mostly talking about like who knows the Chamber of Secrets. They don't say what it is. You can see the movie yourself to prove it. They don't like talk about what's the Chamber of Secrets do. What's it for? What does it do? They just find out what is the Chamber of Secrets. They keep questioning who did this, who did that, who's accusing who, and stuff like that. And it makes it really confusing, and it's hard to get into it, and it's not good as the last movies, the Sorcerer's Stone. The Sorcerer's Stone was better, but the Chamber of Secrets it's a lot less, interesting. Like I'm trying to get into it, but the thing is that when they talk about the main problem of the movie, I don't understand what they're talking about. They're not talking about what's it for, what it is. They're just saying questions like who, what, where, when, and how. And when they're out to the Chamber of Secrets, it wasn't really interesting at all. Like I said, they it's like they're talking to each other, but they're not allowing the viewers to be in the conversation with them. So you can understand what they're talking about. It's all like conversation, but you don't understand what they're talking about. Um, I'll give the movie an 8 out of 10. I would give it a little more, but like I said, it's just that they're not allowing the viewer to be in it as well. So you can understand what they're talking about. Sometimes I can't get into it. Um, there weren't that much magic battles in there. They were, but they weren't like it wasn't good as the first one. That's what I'm saying. And like I said, I give it an 8 out of 10. It's not too good. It's not too bad. But you can see the movie if you want to. It's not really that good as the first one. So, anyways, everyone, that's what I want to talk about. I give it an 8 out of 10. The Chamber of Secrets is not that good as the first one, like I said. So, anyways, everyone, that's what I want to talk about in this blog. God bless you all. Excuse me, and have a nice day.